the month he takes office, this is December 2023, National Endowment for Democracy, the CIA publishes this think piece, How to Dismantle in a Liberal Democracy. And again, I think formally, what's published here is supposed to, not technically, it's published in the NED publication. It doesn't mean it's NED foreign policy, but this is what they're publishing and you're paying for. So they're saying, listen, it's not an autocracy in Poland. Unfortunately, we can't call it a dictator like Putin or the CCP. It's democracy because the people voted for it and they won fair and square, but it's illiberal democracy because the democratic institutions, are not having their way. But here's what it says. Poland may be setting on its first steps in, quote, stamping out populism and holding those responsible for the worst violations of rule of law. That means the criminal justice system. Now get to the next one. Next slide. Poland's new government must, therefore, do more than just return to liberal democracy. It must address transitional justice, the same thing, which is all over every U.S. aid operation. It has to arrest the people from the government we just transitioned from. Prime Minister Tusk and his coalition must, again, not should, not maybe should consider, maybe if there's something there, must stabilize the political system, ensure the reign against losing in the next election, to ensure that populism does not return in the next election. Wow. Donald Trump is a populist president. Bolsonaro is a populist president. Marine Le Pen is populist in France. Matteo Salvini is populist in Italy. The Vox Party is populist. This is State Department and U.S. aid policy everywhere. And this is a direct order that in order to make sure you win the next election, and we don't need to keep funding you or lending our soft power apparatus to prop you up, arrest these people so they can't run against you again. Go to the next one. It's not just telling them that you must do it if you want to get U.S. aid support, like the Ukraine, Ukraine Burisma loan type thing. But here's what it says. The new government should therefore focus attention on whether and how suspected criminals can be punished. At present, there are a number of cases that should be tried immediately. The chutzpah, the frigging chutzpah. This is a foreign, as far as the Polish people are concerned, this is a foreign government. It's foreign CIA front apparatus imploring their own elected government about which citizens there that they need to arrest those citizens, and even giving them the list of targets. Imagine if the Russian Ministry of Affairs sent Donald Trump, said not only do you have to arrest the remnants of the Kamala Harris-Joe Biden campaign, but we're giving you the list of target names. Here's who Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, must file criminal indictments against. This is an international incident. And again, technically, I believe what's published here is not, they're not supposed to be, does not represent, it's like retweets are not endorsements, but you're paying for this organization, you're paying for this journal, and this is what they're publishing as a command to a foreign country. This was a Trump ally, by the way, the PIS party, which is another part of this. Ned is doing a boomerang attack. By preventing PIS's popularity in Poland, they do a boomerang attack against the foreign policy international coalition that Trump has. So here are the cases. These include the 2015 appointment of judges. Arresting people for appointing judges. Here's another one. To arrange a supposedly unconstitutional presidential election by mail-in voting during the pandemic. WTF? We hate mail. It was practically a crime to not support mail-in voting with the National Endowment for Democracy here, but over there, they're saying it's a crime to have done it. And then
arrange a supposedly unconstitutional presidential election by mail-in voting during the pandemic. Wow.
Yes.